Hello everyone. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone from Jazz and the West Ham Armies channel. Hope you guys are doing good. Back to work for a lot of you, eh? Back to normality, and yeah, I have started dry January. No more rum for Jazz. No rum for Jazz in January, and no meat for Jazz. Double whammy for Jazz, setting the highest standards. Dry January, meat-free January, and exercise, a triple whammy for me. Come on, some of you've got to take this on board, eh? Try to do all three, or try to do one of the three. I'm going to do all three, and let's see how I look in February, everyone. So I'm going to be exercising, meat-free, alcohol-free. It's the rejuvenated, the healthy Jazz. Anyway, special show today. Obviously, it is match day. It's West Ham United against Brighton later on. The wind out there is really, really strong. It's bad. I think the bins are flying about. My goalpost in the garden's gone one end to the other. So if you are going tonight, be careful. Double check that the trains are running and that kind of thing, really. So yeah, weather not looking good at the moment. But this special show is kind of on the back of the one I did recently, where I explained why I'm kind of okay for David Moyes to be given the contract extension if it comes down to it in the summer, really, for the reasons I already provided in that video. So I'm not going to go through that again, really. But what I've seen online a lot, interacting with fellow fans and things like that, is that there is a strong, David Moyes in, David Moyes out split between the fan base, really. It's getting stronger, it's getting more bitter, and it's quite interesting. So yeah, there's a West Ham fans civil war out there, if you didn't already know. Yeah, the Moyes in armies are gathering. The Moyes out armies are gathering as well. So where we will meet, I don't know. The location, who will win, who are the generals, I don't know. But yeah, that's what's happening. It's quite interesting. And I think it's quite important to, first of all, say, like I always mention, is that it's one West Ham family. We've got a lot of enemies from outside our club. As you know, we don't need in-house fighting. So whatever you are, be respectful and have a debate. Interesting to listen to why they think that way, and you can gauge in a bit of back and forth, and that's it. But what is kind of becoming a bit apparent, which is, I think, sad, is that I think some fans actually, especially in the AFCON fixtures, while Kudos is going to be away, one or two others, they're probably, I'm not sure how they, I mean, if West Ham's results are not as good as December, I think they'll be okay with it, because they can again say, well, which is correct. I mean, the squad, does need fixing. And again, in my video said, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that with the influence of Sullivan, Noble, Tim, that David Moyes realises that he's got a job here for life, for good couple of years, till bringing in the new manager under him, and he goes upstairs. That's kind of what I'm looking at, and that he removes that stubbornness and understands that he's done a good job, and we want him to stay. But please realise that, let's get rid of the squad and the bench you're not using, and let's get people in that you will use, and give the first 11 a break. But going back to what I was saying, is I think there's some fans out there that are going to be quite happy if we struggle in January, and then they can go back to the Moyes in armies and say, there you go, I told you so. You won't admit it in the chat, but I'm telling you, there's fans out there that are going to do that, which is quite sad. All I've been doing, and you guys want to do, is just say Moyes in, Moyes out, and it's a nice balance. Different generations, different ages are thinking different things, but what I like is the thought behind it, and then we move on. There's no need for abuse of that person, telling him he's wrong, because no view is wrong or right, no opinion is wrong or right, but we love opinions, and nobody should be scared or shun away from providing their opinion, because they know that the armies are going to get ready, and the bullets are going to be coming at them. We need to make sure that, Twitter and things like that, the platforms are as open and honest as they can be. And they're friendly for people to come on and have their really, really good opinion. The last thing we want is people just swearing at each other. But I thought, I think it's really, really interesting. I think it's going to get more and more bitter. So both the armies will be, gathering their ammunition, building up their submarines and things for Thames Water near Stratford. But I think you're going to find that in Facebook, in your WhatsApp groups with your family and friends, on the nuclear power field, which is Twitter. It's going to be good. But I just wanted to remind everyone, be respectful, because a lot of people do suffer from stress and mental issues that are related to what things go on out there. So be kind. It's a new year. Let's start off with positivity and being nice and to each other. Like I said, be healthy, look after the people around you. And we've had a really good December as a club. I'm really, really good position. We're kind of 6th, 7th. We've got a home fixture today. We beat this team quite comfortably earlier in the season, and if we get something from this game today, it's going to look even better. AFCON, I know it's there for a month, but I think it only affects 1 or 2 games because we've got this 2-week winter break coming up, so it's not as bad as we thought. I think we're in a good position. Europa will be starting soon. A draw will be made soon. You guys all want to go and see Milan and clubs like that. FA Cup, one of my favourite days of the year since a kid. FA Cup 3rd round day is round the corner. I will be there, home to Bristol City, like a little kid, excited. So that's going to be good for me. So just feel good. We've had a good year. We've won a trophy. 3 out of the 4 years in the league have been good. Let's keep it positive. Fingers crossed Moyes brushes up on those areas that we mentioned that he needs to, really, and then he'll have a job here for a couple of years or so, and things like that, really. But I just wanted to sort of let you guys know, as you didn't know, this is going to get more and more intense, and despite what I say about being nice to each other, it's going to go pear-shaped, I think. And what I will say is, please don't wish West Ham struggle if you're Moyes out, just to prove that you're all right. That's pretty sad. I'm sure no one's going to admit it, but I know there's fans out there like that. So don't be like that. And even if we win, lose or draw, if we win, then the Moyes in army, please don't start going online and having a go at the Moyes out. And if we lose, then Moyes out. Don't go online. Just talk about the game. Talk about what's gone on the pitch. Talk about players, team selection. That's fine, but don't resort to this. But I think you're going to find it's going to happen, and it's sad, but that's kind of what it is, really. But that's it. I mean, I'll be back immediately after full time with my immediate reaction following the end of the Brighton game tonight. So we'll have a chat then. And then tomorrow we'll be back to our daily news, daily transfer news gossip. I'll be focusing on that for you guys every single day. I'm feeling a lot better, as you can see. Not quite 100%, but much better, as you know, really. So you guys have a pain-free back to work day as possible. And I can't get my rum and coke ready for this game. It's going to be hard. I got my orange squash, and I did my shopping at lunchtime. Found some nice vegetarian food to keep me busy. I think my wife's going to be cooking me some Indian, what they call Indian bindi masala sabzi, which is kind of like ladies' fingers in English, I think you call it. It's a very nice, and being from Indian origin, we're so lucky. The amount of choice we have in the vegetarian section, being Indians, I think is most in any cuisine. I could go on and on and on. So anyway, that's me focusing on I can't exercise yet because I'm not quite 100%, but I have, no more booze last couple of days, none yesterday. Had a really nice vegetarian. I went down to Wembley yesterday, actually. I went down to the temple and things like that, and the good things to do for the beginning of the year, and had some nice Mumbai street food, vegetarian, very, very nice it was. Had some 2 vegetarian samosas. Not quite healthy, but I'm getting there in smaller steps, and that was good. So I'll catch up with you this evening, and then we'll see what we do. And again, keep your comments coming, keep subscribing. I'll respond to each and every comment as and when I can, as you know, really. So good reaction from my last video. Again, I love the opinions against me. I love it for me. It's all about what you guys are thinking, and be respectful, as I said. said. Anyway, take care. God bless you, and have a nice few. What we got? A couple of hours remaining, haven't we, before we can log off? Come on, you irons. Take care.